You are now listening to Barcode Boys.
Y'all funky ass up, y'all know the routine.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway to nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. Actually, gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot at pimping.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I am the have-not mascot.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Just some regular guys and gals having some real conversation. Y'all know the routine. What's good with the family, man? What's good with y'all, man? How y'all day going, man? Fly, you still at the plantation?
No, I'm off.
Plantation.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I look at it. That's what I look at it as. What's good though, man? How you busy?
I'm good. It's another Monday.
Yeah, another Monday. How was y'all weekend, man?
This morning.
Hey, man. Yeah, we blessed, ain't we? We blessed.
Absolutely.
Definitely blessed.
Definitely could be the other way.
Absolutely. How was y'all weekend?
Weekend was good for me. I didn't do much.
Yeah, I ain't do much. I got some lights over the weekend though.
Oh, okay. That's good. I mean, weekend was all right for me. Weekend was all right for me as well, man. Other than, Friday, man. Had the Quiet on the Creek nigga up here.
I saw that. What in the world was going on Friday?
On some BS, man. Nothing, man. Nothing major.
Another troll?
Yeah, that's what you might as well call him. Other than that, man, hey, that ain't good, man. I hate the people got to see me like that, man. I don't be really allowing nobody to see me get a little out of character.
Yeah, man, that shit was entertaining.
Yeah, because people definitely came here to watch it, man. I thank him for the views, man.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, they gonna do that, man. What's up with the people, man? Come on in, man. Let us know where y'all tapping in from, man. What's up with y'all? Hold on, let me talk about this Tyrese stuff first, because I couldn't even get it up. We got so much content.
Tyrese, what's Tyrese
doing? Tyrese asked fans to pray for him. That he feels like he's about he feel like he's about to lose his mind. I'm gonna read exactly what he say right off his page. It said, Tyrese, perception versus reality is a very real thing. Wherever you are in the world and whatever God you serve, I'm asking you to stretch your hands towards the screen and pray for me. Most people would never post something like this on Instagram, but I am on the brink. I'm overwhelmed, deeply stressed, and being pushed to my limits. Everything imaginable has been hitting me from every direction, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. I have an extremely high tolerance for pain most of the time. I smile my way through whatever I'm carrying, whether people realize I'm hurting or not. But right now, I'm empty, I'm depleted, my soul is tired. I'm usually the one giving encouragement when I desperately need encouragement myself. I show up for people though through their problems, marriages, financial crises, and trauma. Whatever I can possibly do, I do. I've always tried to be there for everybody, but right now, I need somebody to be there for me. Please take this post seriously. I'm not asking for money or anything material. Asking for prayer, covering, love, positive energy, and genuine support. Please literally pray for me. What I'm carrying is heavy, very heavy, and I don't believe I can continue carrying all of it alone. And he did all this. He said, "I'm usually the one giving carrying it along. Pride and ego come before the fall, and only pride or ego will stop me from being honest enough to post this. Please stretch your hands towards the screen and pray for me. Write your prayers in the comments because I want to read every single one. Thank you, Jesus, in advance for everything you have already done and everything you are about to do. Amen, amen." And if you're reading this while silently feeling exactly what I'm feeling, if you haven't posted about it or told anybody, I pray that the prayers, these comments cover you. Bless your mental health and strengthen your family too. I don't know what he going through, man. I don't know, man.
Well, definitely, it's definitely something. I mean, I think you just need to go to church, go to your safe place. Asking people for prayer, is a good thing sometimes, but you don't really know who praying over you, so you got to be careful with that. Seek out your peace. Seek out where your religion lies, and go to your sanctuary.
He needs some therapy, man. If you feel like you're about to lose your mind and all that, when you start talking like that, man, that's the type of stuff worry me, man. Because when you say stuff like that, what you mean lose your mind? You about to go nutty? What you about to do? Because we just saw, and where was that? I want to say Arizona. It might not have been Arizona where the guy shot all the people and killed himself on Friday. So when you say that type of stuff, man, I want you to be, let people know what you're going through, man, because you ain't said nothing you're going through. You just said you need prayers. You said what you're going through is real. So, prayers for Tyrese, man. I mean, go get some therapy, though, man, because you seem like you be going through a lot, man.
I was just about to say, you think he should have took that directly to therapy, or like why would he to bring it to the social media?
I mean, sometimes people be wanting clicks, man. I ain't gonna say that's what he wants.
That's why I'm like, you already know how I'm like, come on, bro. Like, if you dealing with something, deal with it, and then come back to social media. You know what I mean? Don't go to social media and deal with it with social media. That's too
I ain't
much.
gonna say that's what he
Adding on
wanted
to it
and shit.
giving
I
people
just saw
thoughts.
right. Hey, check it out, right, Fly. I just saw Chris Bosh make a post saying he almost died. I'm like, he almost died. I know he almost died when he was in the NBA, but he like, nah, I almost died. Well, I almost ain't make it back, right? He wasn't taking his medicine for the blood clots and all that, and they returned, and he passed out, and he was out for a minute, but he recovered, and he said he back taking his medicine. He said he thought he was cured and all that stuff, but he brought that to social media after the fact, not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. I just feel like whatever you're going through, bro. And I ain't gonna say it ain't that bad. A lot of times it ain't as bad as you think. Somebody somewhere going through something worse, man.
Right.
Going through something worse, man. And a lot of times, like I said, if he go get therapy like me, I never got therapy. Probably need it because I get crazy sometimes. But I would rather him do that, man, and reach out to a bunch of strangers, talk about pray for me, so people could be like, "What happened? Are you good? Are you good?" Like you're trying to get attention. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying it's better ways to do things, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Teron?
I mean, well, you're right about that. I mean, and you can see, you can look at it as being attention, because
right.
We strangers. We don't know what your issue is. I can't, and people do that all the time, but I can't really pray for you if I don't know what I'm praying for. You know what I mean? Your prayer is supposed to be direct. Your prayer is supposed to be specific.
Yeah, he's right on the knob, Bees. That's between him and Allah, man. He bugging.
Right.
Yeah, he
you need
bugging,
to go to
Fly.
your sanctuary. Go to your safe space and talk that out with God.
Hey, Jason, man, it wasn't that real, man. That only one was being real Friday was me, man. That guy I don't know what he was doing. Fronting for nothing. A lot of that shit go on, man, but it is what it is.
It wasn't even the fact that it wasn't real or fake. It's just the fact that it's a real person that we really know, that we really had genuine love for.
Like, come on, man.
Come up here
You can't make this shit up.
Man, nah.
You can't make this shit up.
I wasn't all for a reason, man.
Yeah, but it's it'd be funny to me because it's like a lot of times it's like, yo, why you want to act other than yourself, yo? Like, why you want to try to always put shine on yourself? Like, come on, man, go ahead with that shit.
Not even that. Then you come up here, you mention our dead relatives, bro. Like
that's where you in violation, yo.
Come on, bro.
Everything else we could have did minor. Once you start doing that, you playing in a different territory where something dangerous can happen to you, yo. Like, and I don't like, yeah, bro.
People he said he had love for. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's no way you got love for him. You never had love for him. And then to lie and say, I let something happen. I wasn't there.
Yeah, that's why you don't even think about that shit even like that, bro. That shit is goofy.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not gonna let it push me over the edge. But like I said, man, a lot of people don't reached out to me.
I don't
like,
think you let it push you over the edge. Honestly, I went back and watched it. It was like, really?
I was cool, calm, and collected with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
considering.
thought, be honest with you, like you said, the show was where it was going. Being that you wanted this entertainment, I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna give it to you, and we got the views, and the views was coming in. I said I might as well continue on this journey.
But it was entertaining.
But I like I said, man, I was trying not to let him take.
No, you did right. If you want to take it there, my paperwork's here. If you want me to pull you up to the show, being that you want to be on the show, I could pull you up to the show, and you could gladly show the world your paperwork if you ain't with that.
Yeah, if what I'm not saying is true, show your paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
And that was that. It seemed like nobody. I seemed like he didn't want to do that. So that's why I was like, come on, man.
But, like I said, man, I wish him the best, man. At the end of the day, man, live your life, man. I hope you staying out of trouble and stay out of trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I got a lot of messages, man, and people trying to say, leave it alone, like, you know how he is and all that shit. I'm past that point, though. You know what I'm saying? So when we see each other, it is just what it is, man. But, yeah, man. To the regular scheduled program, man, we got a lot of little stuff to talk about, man, because I had to pull up a bunch of shit, man. So much stuff happened, man. I don't even be knowing where to start at, man, for real. There'd be so much going on.
What's all engulfed in the news.
Yeah, man. I mean, not just the news. I be paying attention to certain little things. Yeah, all that stuff. So
I seen the brothers in Dearborn, Michigan just had to put the beats on Jake Lang.
Did you see them? They kicked his ass all the way into the car, man.
Yeah. They beat him into the car. The police had to open the door for him to get in.
And police ain't locked nobody up, man. They just tried to get him in the car, man. I don't know why
the police Muslim.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he keeps trying to.
Dearborn, Michigan, bro.
Why are they allowing him to go around instigating people of color?
Come on, hey, bro. The other guy just did this and shot somebody. Come on, man. They bugging, bro. Like, what is going on in the world, bro?
Hey, Rakivia, thanks for the Jews. I had to look all that stuff up, Rakivia, to see what the hell you be sending, because I ain't even know what you be sending, man. But appreciate you, man. Appreciate you with the Jews, the 200 Jews. We appreciate you. She said, hey, y'all. But yeah, Jake Lang, man, I don't know why they let him do that, man. You ain't seen no Chud the Builder. I don't even know if he's still locked up or whatever the case may be. But they need to stop this, man, because it's only going to end bad for them guys. They're going to run into the wrong group one day protesting. And I'm tired of the protests, but they're going to run into the wrong group one day protesting, and he ain't going to never make it back, man. They ain't going to never make it back. And people going to be saying, oh, they didn't have to do that. His ass ain't have to be out here. He ain't have to be out here, keep working. I don't know who he working for, but y'all better get him off the damn thing, man. She said it pops up when I get on. Oh, so you ain't sending no Jews. It just popped up. That means you want, I guess you want our regulars. Dion, yours popped up too. We appreciate you, Dion.
Do they have to pay for that? Is that like a paid service? I don't know nothing about YouTube. I don't know.
They said it pop. She said it pop up when she get on. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Absolutely. Thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all
for supporting us. Keep coming back. I appreciate that.
I got some
Damn it,
more
for
little
real.
Durk news, right? I'm gonna bring this little Durk news up. Just because I want to speak on it shortly, because I know y'all tired of little Durk. We done put little Durk up for the last 5 months, it seems. But
I mean,
I'm just
real.
sick of the prosecution, but I'm trying to show y'all how the court system play. Right? So it says here, federal prosecutors issue false superseding indictment against Lil Durk, and I think this happened on Friday, splitting a single stalking charge into 2 separate counts. Listen to what they're saying. Splitting a single stalking charge into 2 separate counts to individually address 2 victims. They want something to stick on him so bad. That's why I think he gonna be his trial, the initial trial, because they want something to stick on him so bad, and they don't want it to seem like they wasted the taxpayers' money. But sometimes y'all got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. But let me read what it say, man. It say, according to court documents, the feds officially filed a 4th superseding indictment to Lil Durk. Don't panic. A superseding indictment is just an updated set of formal charges. Yeah, y'all still updating and giving him charges, and the nigga about to go to trial. It replaces the old list. This is their 4th time reorganizing things, and it's procedural fix. What did they change? The previous set of charges had a legal flaw called a duplicity issue. In count 3, the stalking charge, federal law says you cannot group multiple victims together under a single count of a crime. You need to charge 1 crime per victim to prevent jury confusion and follow strict trial rules. In this case, prosecutors accidentally bundled 2 different victims into 1 stalking count. The court determined this violated trial rules. The new solution, the grand jury returned this new indictment, which splits that single old charge into 2 separate legal distinct counts, 1 charge per victim. Man, I think he'll be.
It sounds to me that they're trying to drag this shit along because bro was trying to have a speedy trial. They're trying to drag this shit along, get more people to tell, and help.
That's the slap in the face.
You already know, man. Regular shit, eh?
That's the slap in the face. Yeah, let me get my speedy trial. Ain't nothing been speedy yet.
Don't look speedy to me. It look like they looking for try to create some other shit, make other charges, create other charges.
And they do stuff to where you be like, man, I hope he spanked that shit. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all just doing too much, man. And like I said, man, I hope. And they got some more stuff with Durk real quick. Let me just put this up and read this real quick, because they also saying that they issued a gag order. So federal prosecutors are asking a judge to impose a limited gag order ahead of Lil Durk's upcoming federal murder for hire trial, arguing that continued public comments from the defense could jeopardize the rapper's right to a fair trial. According to a newly filed court documents, prosecutors want U.S. District Judge Michael Fitzgerald to bar attorneys and others directly involved in the case from making public statements that could influence potential jurors. The request follows unsuccessful efforts to reach a voluntary agreement with Durk's legal team over pretrial publicity. The government specifically cited recent posts shared on Lil Durk's Instagram account and media interviews conducted by defense attorney Drew Finling, arguing that public efforts to challenge the prosecution evidence before trial could impact the jury pool. It approved the proposed order will limit public comments about witness credibility, the strength of the evidence, and other issues tied to the case. Lil Durk, born Durk Banks, has pleaded not guilty to federal charges alleging he financed a murder for hire plot targeting Quando Rondo in retaliation for the 2020 killing of King Von. Prosecutors allege the plot resulted in the death of Rondo's cousin, Saviaya, I guess that's how you say it, Lil Pub Robinson. Judge Fitzgerald is expected to hear arguments on the proposed gag order on August 13th. That's the day after my daughter's birthday. With jury selection currently scheduled to begin on August whatever date. I know it's coming up now. Like, so I don't even know what the date at, but I know it's coming up. August. If he's doing jury selection, that means jury selection happening any day. But yeah, I don't. They putting in a gag order. It's usually the other way around. Defense trying to put a gag order on the prosecution because the prosecution trying to sway the jury in one way to find the person guilty, and it's usually that way. But hey, man, I know since this is a high profile case, so we're gonna see how this all plays out, man. I just wish that a judge will really like step in and say enough with the shenanigans, man. This ain't a circus court. This ain't no circus in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna keep playing in here and doing all this shit. Let's get this thing underway and let's get it done. Like, that's all I'm looking for. But he got two of the best lawyers, so I want to see how
he got Still, don't he?
He got Still and Drew Filling.
I believe in Still, man.
I believe in Still and Drew Filling. Both of them dynamic. So I want to see how this play out.
And let's be clear. No, I don't want him to go to jail. No, I don't, bro. Like, I mean, let's be clear. Quando Rondo was in the field. Like, I don't look, bro. Look, man. Let the streets handle that shit however, bro. I don't want bro to go spend the rest of his life in jail, man. I don't want to see that shit.
And not for nothing, it seemed like the music game been on real. Without Lil Durk around, it seems like the music game is confused right now. I don't know what's going on. You got the old heads popping back out like, yeah, it's a void. Ain't nothing going on too much. So I don't know, man. I don't want to see him go to jail because what I'm hearing is y'all don't have him directly doing anything. Y'all trying to say murder for hire, intimidating with all the stuff y'all saying he did is something that somebody else did and he didn't do. So personally, I don't really want to see him go to jail, and he facing life in prison. So, I don't like that. I don't like that. We got some more news, man. I wanted to get them out the way though. Tell me how y'all feel about this, man. I saw this, man, and it blew my mind because I got a nephew 14. A nephew just turned 17, I believe. West 17, right? Has he 17 going on 18?
Oh.
Has he 18 already?
Yeah, he 18.
So yeah, I'm thinking about my nephews, and I saw this right here, man. "15-year-old Indiana boy was just sentenced to 100 years in prison. Not 5, not 10, 100. So that means he was charged as an adult, and not for nothing, he got some heinous crimes, but he got these heinous crimes not by himself. 14. He was with some other people, and he got the crimes when he was 14. But they just gave him 100 years. There's no future for him. No coming back. Because first of all, when you this age, now unless you got somebody on the outside with some money to fight for appeal, or fight to get your sentence reduction and all this other stuff, if you don't got that stuff, it's going to take you until you become a grown man to start figuring out, I need to fight and I need to get in the law library and figure some things out. If you don't realize that shit, you'll be sitting in jail 50 years and like, I just sat here and I could have probably been home 10 years. Oh man, it's crazy. There's no such thing as teenagers no more. You might as well call these little niggas adults because they're going to jail as adults.
Well, you out here doing crimes as adults.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. You ain't lying. You ain't
you
lying.
out here
but
killing
what I'm
people. That don't have no distinction on it. You're killing people purposefully at that. Like you're doing that shit on purpose. You're going to commit these crimes. You know full well what you're doing.
You're 100% right. Oh shit, Wes said he's 19. Boy, what the hell? Wes, boy.
Yeah, Bees. I think his parents should get half of that though.
No, but see, this is the thing I was saying. Right, and this is where I was coming at from the angle where I'm saying he didn't catch these crimes alone. It was him and 3 or 4 other people. Right? Now, say if he just hanging with a group of boys, right? And they happen to do something. I'm not saying that's what happened in this case because they burnt him.
They burnt
Right?
him. You know why they burnt him? He was like the main culprit.
Right? They burnt all of them got burnt though. Between all of them, I think they got like 1,000 years all together, some shit like this. Some old crazy shit they got together. Like they burnt all of them.
Jesus.
Right? But the 50-year-old boy, and I'm trying to think, maybe they don't have life sentences, and maybe they can't give children life sentences, and this is why he got 100 years. I'm about to read it right now. 15-year-old boy from Anderson, Indiana, was sentenced to 100 years in prison on Wednesday for the shooting death of 26-year-old Dayla Swain outside a nightclub last year. Listen, let me just pause for 2 seconds. I'm going to go right back. Remember, I was at last year. You see how fast this trial is? How fast they gave him 100 years within a year. It don't take long when they want to finish your ass. Right? With Durk and them niggas, that's somebody said they from Indiana right there. I was a terrible little bastard as a child, but I managed not to murder anybody with ease. Yeah, and that's the problem these young kids is having, that they doing this shit with on camera in daytime. They don't have no conscience. But outside the nightclub last year, Jumaji, I guess that's it, Larry, will serve the term at the Indiana Department of Correction. He was a minor at the time. He's still a minor of the shooting and remains one now. Madison County Circuit Court Judge David Happy handed down the sentence in 2 pieces. Larry got 50 years for the murder itself and another 50 years attached to a criminal organization. See, this is how they play. Right? Because I'm trying to understand how he got 100 years. Right? So you gave him 100 years.
I think I got the answer.
For you,
he was ganging.
That's what it sounded like. Right? But they was all
the laws
kids.
in
And when
Indiana allow them to enhance your sentence if it is related to the gang enhancement law.
That's a lot of places. They got these gang enhancements. And
Jersey, one of them places too.
A lot of people don't know, if you're sitting around with three or more people, automatically they could consider you a gang. If they could put a name on it and say, yeah, y'all was a gang. Right? Even if y'all wasn't a gang, just sitting in the park sipping beers. Like they could just do anything. But wow, yo, yeah, he probably need to figure this out. He needs some. I don't know. He needs some help to try to.
His co-defendant was 19. He got 125 years.
Yeah, they smoked them kids. LBZ, they smoked them, all of them, and he probably was the ringleader though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You 19, you probably gassed him up to do some shit. But anyway,
who gave the 14-year-old the gun? That
come
type
on,
of
man.
Shit.
Because they 14. Probably thinking he'll get less time, right? Don't they?
A lot of times that's what they think. A lot of times that's what they think. You 14, you're gonna get a slap on the wrist. If anything, you know, you be home in no time. You know what I'm saying? But to criminal organization enhancement, which is an ad on prosecutors can seek when they argue a crime was committed as part of an organized gang activity. And enhancements is not a separate crime. It is extra time layered onto a conviction the defendant already has. And in this case, it doubled a 50-year sentence into a century. A jury convicted Larry on June 30th on 5 counts. Murder, attempted murder as a level 1 felony. Like, this is crazy. Level 1 felony, conspiracy to commit murder as a level 2 felony. Hold on. You see, now when I finish reading this, y'all gonna understand why I'd be pissed off a lot. Attempted murder as a level 1 felony. Conspiracy to commit murder as a level 2 felony. Criminal organization activity as a level 5 felony. And dangerous possession of a firearm as a misdemeanor. The possession of a firearm is a misdemeanor, though. Listen to this shit they say. Indiana ranks its felonies from level 1 as the most serious down to level 6, with murder sitting in his own category above all of them. After the verdict came back, Larry admitted to the criminal organization enhancement, which is what opened the door to the second 50 years. Now, they just said he was found guilty for murder of a 26-year-old. Right? That's what they just said, right? But he got convicted on 5 counts. Listen to the 5 counts once again. Murder, attempted murder, felony conspiracy to commit murder, felony criminal organization, and felony as a level 5 felony, and dangerous possession of a firearm as a misdemeanor. Who did he attempt to murder?
Well, it's supposed to have been a gang hit, but it went wrong, and they killed an innocent bystander.
Yeah, he needs somebody to help him figure this out. He needs somebody to help him figure this out. I can see him getting the murder, but they threw the book at them. They threw the book at them and gave them everything they probably charged them with.
But I mean, wouldn't that be pretty accurate though?
No, it's not. Who they attempt to murder? Ain't nobody get shot in the arm or the leg. They killed one person.
They said it was a botched gang hit. They admitted to that. The defendants admitted to
That's
a
what I'm
botched
saying.
gang
You got a 15-year-old. I wish I was his lawyer. You got a 15-year-old admitting to a botched gang hit, saying he was part of a criminal organization. Yeah, I heard about it. The nightclub. They actually had a whole news clipping of it. I mean, news article, not article, a news story.
So wouldn't that be like if they were shooting, right? Wouldn't that be attempted murder? Actual murder would be the death of the girl.
Nah, I don't know, because this is how they play with the police, right? Some guys from my neighborhood got into some shit with the police. And police was shooting at them, they were shooting at the police. No police got hurt, right, or got hit, but they charged them all with attempted murders on the police. They eventually got around it, but they gave them like 100 and something years, but they eventually got around it, right? My thing is, if they didn't shoot nobody in the leg, the arm, the chest, the back, or nothing, you saying they attempted to murder somebody. They didn't attempt to do nothing. They murdered somebody. They murdered somebody. That's enough lesson for a 15-year-old. Sit his ass down for the murder. You're gonna give him 50 years for that.
Different states got different laws, right? So
I mean, that shit happens everywhere though. A lot of times
attempted could have been them shooting outside of the club if other people were out there. We're not, that's what I'm thinking.
That's how they look.
That's actually even worse. That's attempted murder on multiple people.
Right. No, so it depends also too on what they said, what they admitted to. Somebody had to been talking if they found out it was.
That's another thing. To be a different how many of these jokers that was there took pleas? You know what I'm saying? Took a deal. You know what I'm saying? That changes the whole game.
I don't know if none of them took deals in their case. I know all of them little jokers because they had a picture in the news. It's like 4 or 5 of them. Might have been 4.
2 of them got arrested, but 2 were not charged. So I don't know. They may have been the ones telling what happened.
Selling, but there's no way as a lawyer that I'm letting him admit to a criminal organization knowing that gives him an enhancement. It's no way as a lawyer I'm allowing
public defenders and everything.
This is what I'm saying, right? I don't know what type of lawyer he had to let him even go down for all this attempted murder. Who else got harmed, right? I don't care how many times I shoot. If I ain't shoot nobody, I'm gonna fight that, right? You gonna give me discharging the firearm. You're gonna give me all other shit, dangerous possession of a firearm, all that shit you're gonna give me, right? But you ain't gonna give me no attempted murder because I ain't shooting nobody. I'm not gonna allow that shit to happen. I'm gonna fight that shit to the bitter end. Whoever his lawyer is, I don't know who his lawyer is. I don't know if he went to trial. I don't know if he copped out. But he got 100 years.
Oh, wait. The story did say other people were injured.
All right, so that's what I need to hear. Now that's attempted murder. That's what I need to hear. Now that's attempted murder.
Died. It was the girl. She died.
Oh, so that was the person that got hurt, injured?
Oh, somebody innocent.
No.
Oh, it was other people that got injured.
And that was her. She died.
Oh, she the only one that died, like, and not and rest in peace to her, condolences to the family.
In Indiana, it says an attempted murder charge applies when a defendant takes a substantial step toward killing someone with the specific intent to kill them, even if that person survives. There was a target at the club, so I guess that's why. And somebody admitted that they were supposed to kill some specific person, so maybe that's why that charge stuck. Yeah.
I see no times did they mention his lawyer name, which is
public defender. Don't they usually mean it's a public defender?
Yeah, and you know the sad part about it is that other lawyers will hear this and nobody will take the case pro bono and stuff like that.
And who want to take this case?
The whole milking. Oh, somebody will take it. It's a high profile case.
Who want to? No, but I'm just saying.
Any lawyer.
People got hurt. Somebody got killed.
You got to understand. Sometimes powerful lawyers are looked at as the bad guy. They don't mind taking the dirtiest cases. They don't care how dirty the case is. It's high profile. You're going to put me in the light. Now, if I could get his shit reversed, that's getting me clients, right? If I could get his shit reversed, that get me clients. They don't care how dirty the case is. Don't think a lawyer think about how dirty the case is. No. Let me take this pro bono. I'm going to be in the news. I'm going to be able to talk to the reporters. And this is how they think. The whole milking.
I disagree with that, especially
the whole
in
milk
a place like Indiana. They know it's a lost cause too.
Anderson sound like, first of all, when I seen this little ass in the news, I said, damn, all these little niggas look like delinquents. And I see I see the whole Milk King said he said Anderson is a breeding ground for murders. They just solved a 10-year-old cold case. A 17-year-old at the time came from Anderson over to Marion and killed the kid at our strip club. He said, look up Delray Swift. Unsolved homicide 10 years before at the same location. You know what's going to end up happening to that club? I don't know if it play like our town, but they're going to end up shutting the club down. They might reopen it under a new name. Like, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, they're going to shut that thing down. Especially if it's a lot of activity like that going on, man. But yeah, that was, I didn't like that.
Well, the good thing about this kid, though, after 20 years, he can petition, since he was a minor, to have his sentencing reviewed.
See, I don't want him to sit around and think like that. But let me shut up, man. Like I'm rallying for him. I'm just saying, 100 years, it just seemed crazy to me. I would be in the law library right now, and I know he don't know nothing about that. Hopefully somebody step up and try to help him and give him some information to try to at least get his time down some, right? Because after 20 years, you could possibly be going home. If you could get the 100 years reversed and down to 30 years or 20 years or whatever the case may be, you could be on your way walking out the door instead of having to keep fighting it after 20 years. And once you got 20 years in there, you're trying to fight for something else and fight for something else. You come home, you're 60 years old. You've been in there 45 years.
What do you think this jail experience is about to be for him at 15?
First of all, if he affiliated in gangs, he gonna right to work. He coming in like the little homie. You good? Wait, that was y'all. They gonna treat him like he a dope though. He going in there like he a dope. They gonna hold him somewhere until he about 18 though. They ain't gonna just let him go to general population. None of them if they ain't of age. I don't think they letting them go to general population. Now, I don't know how they do in Indiana, but if they allow that and something should happen to them, that's under their watch. But these young boys, man, they get
and they gotta get that info before they go out here committing these crimes. You want to be in the street? You need to learn what you facing. That's a good
the
law that's gonna knock you upside your head.
And know what you sign up, man, when you start putting these gang tattoos and all that type of shit on you, man, because once you do that, boy, they gonna classify you real quick. They adding 50 years to whatever crime you commit, man. You gotta listen to the fine print, man.
LBZ, you're 100% right. These kids need to have a class in what to expect going to the penitentiary. You want to play Billy Badass out here? I can tell you what you're facing. I can tell you how it's gonna play out. I'm gonna tell you how it ain't gonna be no games and how you're gonna be a bushwhacker for the rest of your life. Not unless you like boys.
Or a boy like you.
Yeah, because you do got guys out here, they going live and making videos about being had in jail now and taking booty bandits, taking the booty and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, you heard the old head he was from where? I think New Orleans or something like that. What they call his name?
That's the only one I know though. My man.
You heard Snowball, man. You heard Snowball. Y'all gotta go watch Snowball on Rikers Island, man. It's an HBO documentary, man. And Snowball. He's about to get down. I don't want to get funny. He's about to get one of the homies. He's about to get Nazarati Brim. I got to put his name all the way out there from North New Jersey, man. I don't want to say his whole government name, but he told that nigga, if I wanted something from you, I'd take it, man.
What?
Because Nas told that nigga get away from our door because he coming around. I don't know who do the haircuts. It's our first day in the joint. He said, yeah, I'm coming around all the new guys, you know. Anybody want a haircut, y'all just come to me. My name's Snowball. I don't know nothing about this nigga. I ain't seen the HBO special or nothing. And Nas said, get your gay ass away from the door. And all this shit. That nigga came right before the doors open. Before they bust the doors and let us out. He said, yo, brother. He said, listen, brother, I'm looking at the door like, because Nas asking me, do you know who that is? I said, no. He said, that's Snowball. You ain't never seen the HBO shit? I said, no, I ain't never seen it. Snowball came right back to the door. He said, listen, brother. He said, not you, because you came with respect. He said, if I wanted something from you, brother, I would take it. I said, oh, man. I said, let me get out this room, man. I went right out the room, got on the phone. I said, man, this nigga coming in here. First of all, he too old. First of all, he was too old by then, Fly. He looked, a little weathered. Like, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't take nothing, but he had already been in there. He's sitting in there on 3 life sentences. I said, yeah, I don't want no problem. I ain't even got time for this, man. I ain't even got no time for this, man. I mean, I ain't got no time for no action. I'm just fresh in here. I'm a day in the joint. My first day down Roadway, I'm getting into activity because my celly that I don't even know poppy shit. Come on, man. But you go hear them Snowball stories, man. He was knocking guys out, taking their thing, man.
Some of them ain't got to get knocked out.
No, he was knocking them out, pulling their pants down, putting them on full display, LBZ. Letting everybody
see him. Some of them ain't, It's wild up in there, and I swear I done had the biggest ones talking trash and
especially
walk out
with this little
with that brown bag of maxi pads next day.
And especially since where this young boy is going and them young boys going, they're going to maximum security penitentiaries. They're not going to no mediums. They're not going to no minors. They're going to the maximum. Right. You going with niggas in there with hardcore time already got 30, 40 years in, like so.
Right, because most of the time, don't they kind of like use, like they use those medium and minimums for people who don't serve majority of their time already. So they full
and on their way home. Yeah,
they on their way home. They full. You got to go to the max.
Yeah, he going to grow up in prison. That's what he going to do. He going to become adult in prison, and that's all he going to know is he going to spend more time in jail than he spent out on the streets, out in the real world.
So
he going to spend his life in prison.
I don't know if the parents should get half, but I think the parents definitely should take some charges as well.
They should get something.
Like that.
They got to take some accountability.
If your child out here wilding like this is only right. This is only right. And I know you don't want to put a leash on your child, but goddamn it looked like he needed a leash on. He admitting the gang activity. He admitting to murder conspiracy. Like, come on, man.
Now, Bees, now let's be clear. The parent may say, oh, I've been trying. I've been going to counseling, this, that, and the third. And you may have a little fight right there. But then
show your paperwork.
But then you're going to get a parent, father locked up, the mother on drugs, or what? Nah, man, they got to get held accountable. What the fuck are y'all raising out here?
Hey, Fly, straight up
fuck
and down.
That.
Look, you right, Fly. I ain't lying to you. But if you've been trying, you should have a paper trail. Let us see the paper, Miss such and such.
Absolutely.
That you've been trying.
You should have a paper trail. Yeah,
let me see that you went up to the court.
Whatever.
Let me see you went up to court. Let me see that they tried to put him on a bracelet. Let me see certain things. Let me see so I can determine how we're gonna deal with you as a parent.
But if the mother in the house and the father in jail and the mother don't know where the kids at half of the time now, you gotta get held responsible for that shit, man.
Because just think about what we talk about. He was 15 at a nightclub.
He was 14. He's 15 now.
At a nightclub shooting. Nightclub. That's what adults at. The adults at the nightclub, your little ass should be on the porch or in the house.
Playing a video game.
Hell, sleep. Take your ass to bed. What are you doing outside?
These little jokers growing up thinking they stepping right into the Grand Theft Auto video game.
Real life.
Like, this is Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I got to get me a strap. I got to go steal a car. Matter of fact, let me carjack one. Like, yo, what are y'all thinking about out here?
I don't know. But I hear people saying that all the time.
They hit him with gang enhancement, so he being raised by niggas. Niggas is bringing him in. Like, he's being
so he probably spent more time with them than he did at home.
Think about this. How about the work they went to put in that somebody else that ain't even get locked up probably sent them to do?
Right.
That's probably 10 times older than them. Not 10 times older than them. But
it's not even that, because you can hear you saying the other kids was like 19. The big homies.
One of them was 19.
Homies, the big homies is little homies.
No, the two of them 19. It was multiple. We're 19.
And
you see what I'm saying? The big homies is little homies, E.
You know what I would have liked to see too? What was his other jacket? What other crimes did he ever commit? Right? Because he could be fresh. He could be fresh. I mean, he could have had a juvenile record. But what other charges? Would they hold
a juvenile record against you though? If you
sometimes, like they'll bring up your juvenile record if you go right into being 18 and you getting arrested. Yeah. They looking at your juvenile record. Well, it says here such and such. I mean, it may not affect what you get as an adult, but they could show pattern. This is what you're doing. All right. So
is involved, when murder is involved, violent crimes is involved, yeah, they always gonna show a pattern.
That's why I want to see if I would like to see if, as a juvenile, did he have any other charges? Did he have anything else going on? Because this could possibly be a kid just fresh off the porch that you like, yo, you just gave him 100 years, yo, like.
Nah.
Did he shoot the person per se? Him?
That gang enhancement killed him though.
Because you know what happens? You know what happens with that is because now if you dig deeper and he don't show patterns of this type of behavior and parents and nobody got involved and jumped in, that's when you start holding other people accountable.
Right.
Oh, he been in the school. He did what in the school? He brought a gun to school. Or any of that.
That's the type of stuff you want to see though. You want to see that because now, and I'm not saying that 100 years ain't justified, but now I'm looking at the 100 years as being justified because you wasn't headed nowhere fast. Right? A lot of times in life, we say everybody needs a second chance, right? Say he did go out there with these kids shooting, doing this, that, and the third, but the bullet that he had in his gun didn't shoot nobody. Right? he just got 100 years for being with the wrong people, doing the wrong shit, and he never had been in trouble ever before. You understand what I'm saying? And now he just sitting down for 100 years, and it's like, damn, yo.
But that's another teaching moment that they need to learn before they get their butts out there. Because a lot of these states got the laws. You are guilty by association.
Many times.
Yeah, and you know another thing, though, LBZ? Experience, they say, is the best teacher, right?
Damn,
and
that's a hell of a lesson to learn.
It's a hell of a lesson to learn, and it's sad that he may have to sit in jail, like they said, you know, for reconsideration at 20 years in, 20 right? Years. Even though I know he could do some shit before then, right? But he got to figure it out, or some older dude got to come in and try to help him, because I know 9 times out of 10 he don't got no lawyer. Right. Somebody got to come in and say, yo, listen, they gave you too much, man. They shouldn't be giving you all this, that, and the third. You just following. You ain't never been in no trouble. I don't know if you've been in trouble, but if he hasn't been in trouble, somebody should step up and probably try to help him, man. Yeah. Because they burned him, man. And that was the talk and discussion on Friday. I seen a lot of people posting it on their page, and I'm like, damn.
But you see what happens, Eve, because you just said the right thing. He gonna get peer pressure from all different angles, you know what I'm saying? And he 15, he going to prison. I'm with Dion. He need to go ahead, man, get with the good Muslims, man, and go ahead and get out the way, man. Get out the way, man, and ask Allah for another chance at life.
Man, he gonna go in there. It's gonna be a nigga named Bubba, 65 years old, gonna be saying, hey, young blood, you want a honey bun? Here goes some honey buns, some chips and stuff, man. It's right there on my bed. You gonna get comfortable going in that room. Next thing you know, you gonna be Bubba a little bitch.
Hey, Eve, he official and he real right. Nah, you already know he tapping right on in.
They gonna tap in with him. They already know. A lot of times with them gangs and stuff like that, they already anticipate. And when they see your name and you coming in the intake, they like, oh, little bro coming in here, man. Let's make sure he's safe. Everybody make sure he's safe. So, you know, when they do go to Jew Mall, go to Rec, they telling everybody, man, make sure he's safe when he come in here, man. Don't let nobody F with him or whatever the case may be. But he just looks so young, man. I ain't gonna front. I gotta put him back up here. Yo, he ain't got no mustache. Nigga ain't got no mustache yet. Hair dusty and dirty. Like, come on, man.
And
he
they
just
probably used him.
And when I saw that LBs, I just felt hard. I said, damn, man, that's a sad situation right there, man. We got another situation, though, involving a 15-year-old. And I really want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about this, because I was going to bring it up on Woman Chat Wednesday, and I said, no, you know, this might be too harsh for Woman Chat Wednesday, but check it out. This was a big thing on Friday, too. And I wish I could have got everything, but we just had too much content today. 31-year-old woman wanted after police say she helped her 15-year-old boyfriend evade arrest after he allegedly shot her in the jaw. Like, this shit was on the news, man. And I said, come on, man.
What the fuck?
15-year-old boyfriend shot you in the jaw. And you trying to help him capture, but this is what they trying to arrest him for, shooting her in the jaw. So you know she had to tell, and she probably like, hold up, I'm about to get him locked up. And helped him out. But a Louisiana woman is now wanted by police after investigators say she helped her 15-year-old ex-boyfriend. Yeah, right. How the hell is a 15-year-old your ex-boyfriend?
Boyfriend, period. What the fuck?
Accused of shooting her in the face, evade arrest. Authorities say 31-year-old Charletria Thomas was allegedly shot in the jaw by 15-year-old Damon King. It's like back in the day, I'm going to keep it real. In our newspapers, they're not telling no 15-year-old name. They'll just say a 15-year-old boy. Now they telling these kids names. Kids going to jail for 100 years. It's just different time we living in. Damon King during an argument in Baton Rouge, leaving her with injuries that required surgery. Police say after the shooting, King allegedly robbed her, fled the scene, and was wanted on multiple charges, including attempted second-degree murder and armed robbery. Investigators now claim Thomas later refused to tell officers where King was hiding and knowingly helped him avoid arrest by driving him from Louisiana to Mississippi in a rental vehicle. King was eventually taken into custody during the traffic stop. while Thomas is now wanted on the charge of accessory after the fact for allegedly helping him evade law enforcement. I think it's something more to this story because he ended up getting locked up. Y'all got who y'all wanted. Now y'all want to get her. But why y'all ain't getting her for statutory? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's only statutory somebody complaining.
So shit, when I was 15, I could have been touching on the older women. As long as I ain't complain.
As long as your parent is not complaining.
He out here living like a grown man, man. He done shot her in the face and robbed her. But she had to go and be in the hospital. And when they came for questioning, because when they coming for questioning any shooting, right? They coming to question you. What happened with this, that, and the third? She had to tell. And she probably felt bad for telling. Man, how y'all feel about this? This just sounds crazy to me, man.
I ain't even got no words. That's just absolutely... I can't even get past the fact that she's dating a 15-year-old.
Yeah, that's wild, B.
Let alone he shoot your ass in the face and rob you.
And she's helping him evade capture, even though he got captured. But she's helping him evade capture.
She dumb. She's dumb, trifling, raggedy. All of them.
Raggedy.
Raggedy.
What project is this, E? Where is that?
Huh?
I said, what project is this in Baton Rouge, man?
I don't know, man. It got to be one of them, though. But whoever the boy mother is, first of all, she old enough to be your mother for real. She 31, you 15.
For real?
She old enough to be your mama. Your mama probably about the same age as her, if not a little bit older. Where are the parents at? What is going on, man?
Where are the parents at? Is the good question. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Where the parents at?
Yo, you know what? Don't say that, LBZ. When you got things like that, keep them to yourself until we get off the show. Because somebody will be done took that shit. Yo. Somebody really be done took that shit and copyrighted and patented it by today. Like,
hashtag Car Chronicles, man. God damn.
Yeah, somebody be done took that. You gotta hold on to that type of information, LB. But that's wicked though, right?
I keep thinking, because my baby around that age. So I'm like, can I even imagine that's something that...
Well, I'm going to tell you now, LBs, you got to start imagining, because you got to understand the stuff that women look for. I'm not saying you per se, but women are looking at body. They looking at structure. They looking if he's handsome.
That like, lady's face would have been shot a long time ago messing with my
growing
baby.
Up. He growing up.
I would have shot her ass in the jaw.
See, women, they want to do stuff like this. You getting something yet? I know you ain't getting none. They tested him out. Oh, he ain't getting none.
He sure ain't getting your old raggedy ass pussy.
Oh, they'll give it. They'll give it to him. Yeah, they'll definitely try to give it to him, man.
Hey, boy, are you crazy? No.
Man, that shit is out of control, LB. I tell you that.
Wrinkle lips on somewhere. Talking about a 15-year-old.
He is so handsome. That's the type of stuff you get. Oh, he is so handsome. That's why I said, could I have got away with certain stuff because they used to say that type of stuff to me. I ain't gonna lie.
But you gotta realize what type of 15 he is. He like wrongs. He a 15-year-old that's a grown man outside in the streets. He probably driving and everything. He ain't no regular 15-year-old. I can guarantee you that.
Got the strap on him.
Yep.
Probably got a little fight game in him. Like, oh, he gonna beat something.
That's true. If his mom even know where he at half time.
Keith, the teachers are doing it with no remorse, ain't they?
Yeah,
they just giving it to these young boys
ain't
with
that
no
crazy?
remorse.
You as a grown woman sitting in that classroom and you telling me that you are attracted to the kid,
and they willing to go to jail, LBZ though.
I was in.
LBZ, they willing to go to jail.
I had one teacher in high school who had a crush on me.
Oh, no, I've been going on, man. I done heard about stuff in high school and grammar school back in the day, man. Like, We was kind of big coming up back in the day. I don't know why. Like I said, I'm the same height I was in 8th grade, man. I'm 6'1". I was 6'1" in 8th grade.
Back then, it wasn't so much women, with the boys. You hear it a lot with the men teachers.
Educated grown woman at that. You know what that make me think? That they lonely at home, Keith. They ain't getting no loving, no TLC.
You looking at a child?
Hey,
There's a
man,
whole bunch of men out here. You can go on the regular street and walk down.
LBs, they might be sizing them up and everything.
That's crazy.
They might be sizing the package up and everything. LBs,
all these old nasty people. You can get on Facebook dating. There's a bunch of them up there 65 and know they're ready to tap it in a minute.
Man, you never know. I'll tell you that, man.
You ain't got to look at no baby, no kid. That's crazy.
It is, yo. We are living in a time now where it seems like this stuff is not being frowned upon as much as it should be. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we think about even what's
pedophile as the chief.
That's what I was about to say. When we see that stuff going on. When we see that stuff going on in Congress and in the presidency and all that stuff like that, you think these teachers like, shit, I might as well get me some too. I like these little young whippersnappers. They probably got all the stamina in the world and probably ain't never had nothing, still wet behind the ears. They trying you out.
I mean, it ain't even like what?
And then you get pregnant by a 16-year-old.
That's just so disgusting.
Yo, it be seeming like they trying to get pregnant because how many of these women that had babies by kids that they was teaching in school?
Yeah. That teacher, I don't know what she was.
Hey, yo, you hear Wes?
Babies. By darn 14.
Wes know what's going on. Teachers be weird as hell these days. Y'all don't know how it be down in Bama, especially in the city. I mean, yo. I could imagine, man, they probably in there flirting, trying to catch you, see how if you're a little mature. Like he a little mature, he might could keep a secret.
Yeah, that's how they be.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I ain't gonna front, like I said, man. That's why I said what I said when I'm like, yo, so you telling me I could have probably got off with nailing some of these old women? Like shit, man. They used to say
ain't nothing about a kid that's attractive. I mean, I might look at a young man and I'm like, oh, he a handsome guy, but that's like you just saying he look nice. You want to boost up their, confidence or whatever. But I ain't saying it because I'm attracted to him.
Man, some of these women.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They trying to help them with the work and be extra. You know what I think it is? Sometimes the teachers may be because it was a teacher in 8th grade. I ain't gonna front. I used to lust after her a little bit, right? I used to be like, damn, why she wearing these tight ass skirts? I used to be like, whoa, she got a nice body. All the time, me and my man that used to sit right next to me, I ain't gonna incriminate him and put him in this. But we used to always be like, yo, look at that thing. But she used to come wearing the most tight shit. It used to be like, yo, is she trying? But sometimes she'll catch your eyes looking at her. And a lot of times they might catch your eyes looking at him and be like, he want this.
And that's what I don't understand. I've seen them teachers too, especially if they are very curvy, wearing
this tight shit to school.
Stuff.
You think these young...
I always felt like those teachers need to have a dress code.
And she used to wear the tightest stuff. She was Spanish. She was a Spanish woman.
Around hormonal children. You out here looking like Cardi B.
Yo, she had one of them bodies. She had a better body than Cardi B. Like her shit was natural. But I mean, we as kids, and not even kids, because I'm 13. My man was 14. He's supposed to have been out last year. We in 8th grade, but we like, God damn. Every day I couldn't wait to get her class. I didn't want to be late or nothing. I ain't being late to her class. No way. What she got on today? And every day she got on something tight pants set or a tight skirt. And you like, what the hell?
And what you learning in that class?
A lot of times I'll be in there lusting. I ain't gonna front, man. Lord, hot, on fire. Yeah, man. Like shit. Hey, Fly, what you feel about your boy Dean the Great, man? I don't even believe this, man.
Yeah, I seen that, man.
I don't believe this, man.
Did you see the video?
Come on, man. I didn't see what happened outside on the yacht. I seen what happened inside. Where he was telling her, your ass got to go, and pulled up. Well, he ain't even pulled up. He helped her up from the chair and told her to go. I don't know what happened when she got outside on the dock of the yacht or whatever the case may be. But come on, man. 15 years, it didn't seem like he was about to assault her or nothing. So I don't know.
And these are the actions they take when they get kicked off, they get kicked out.
I'm about to read the whole accusation and hear what they saying. But I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. Streamer Dean the Great is facing up to 15 years in prison after Miami prosecutors charged him with felony robbery in connection with an alleged confrontation aboard a yacht that previously led to his arrest on an attempted robbery charge. According to TMZ, court documents show prosecutors also charged the streamer, whose real name is Nuruddin Shabazz, with misdemeanor battery over the May 27 incident involving a female acquaintance. The woman told police that a verbal argument unfolded. That wasn't an argument. She's lying. See, this is what I'm saying. You could just tell the police anything while the two were aboard the yacht. Now, I saw everything that happened aboard the yacht, inside, not outside. I didn't even see him go outside, though. She claimed Dean the Great told her to leave the boat after other men attempted to speak with her and alleged that he had previously warned her not to entertain anyone else. Police received a call concerning the incident shortly before 2 a.m. on May 27th, according to an arrest report. The woman told officers that after leaving the yacht, Dean the Great allegedly tried to take her phone while she attempted to record their interaction. So that got him facing 15 years. According to the same police report, the woman accused him of grabbing her forearm. I did see that. No, not that. I didn't see that. During the struggle over the device, investigators noted a minor scratch on her left forearm. Let me say that again. A minor scratch on her left forearm. The allegations against streamer Dean the Great became more significant for investigators after police obtained surveillance footage connected to the incident. The yacht owner provided security footage to law enforcement after speaking with officers. The footage allegedly showed Dean the Great putting his hands on the victim multiple times, attempted to grab her phone, where a struggle ensued over the taking of the phone as the victim is trying to get away from him, where she could be seen cradling her body to the floor, trying to stop Dean from taking her phone. Police said she eventually escaped the confrontation and called 911 at approximately 1:55 a.m. Come on, man.
Keep your hands to yourself.
My thing, he grabbed her to get the phone. This is like the shit that happened with Big Tigger.
You can't grab nobody to get the phone. That was her phone.
Big Tigger ain't facing 15 years.
Well, that was his phone, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was his phone. It was his phone. So yeah, you gotta learn.
It's her phone. So he was threatening her and attempting harm to get the phone from her. So that's
my thing be this a lot of times when stuff like this happen, LBs, and it's you, a female, and it's multiple guys, or females and multiple guys on the boat, right? And she start acting crazy over the phone. You ain't gonna tell your man, leave that fucking girl alone, man. Let her just get the fuck off the boat. Take the phone, take all the pictures she wants. Just get the hell off the boat.
Right.
Right? Because now if she's being a headache and being a problem, the footage gonna show her being a problem.
But what did she take? What did she see? Was it incriminating?
I don't know, but they probably got that phone and got the evidence. Well, they definitely got video surveillance from the yacht. So Keith said, but Dean was in charge of the boat. Yeah,
your hands to yourself.
He definitely.
That's a long time for assault, though. 15 years, and she wasn't beat up. You know, I seen some people beat people, and don't get that much time. But you know,
yeah, I just think,
but
I think, yeah, I believe like you believe wholeheartedly, LB. Sometimes you just need to leave. Leave folks alone, man. Leave them to their own devices, man. You told her to get off the boat. If she was leaving to get off the boat and If she was leaving to get off the boat, and you chasing her down to get the phone because she viewing stuff as she getting off and viewing the interaction y'all having or whatever the case may be. If you ain't doing nothing, I don't care about an interaction or nothing, man. Go ahead, just get off the boat, please. Put the camera all in my feet. I don't care. Get out of here, please.
But that's the thing, though. You would think this day and age, if you don't want to have anybody videoing you or taking photographs of you in your event, you can prevent that. Like either you leave your phone or you don't come in. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
Oh, P. Diddy gonna play that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be mindful of stuff like that, especially when you're trying to be about something. You know, people always gonna come after you. It don't matter, if his bodyguards did it or if the staff did it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come after you. You gotta be mindful of stuff sometimes.
I think it's a teaching lesson right here. I think that's what this exactly is.
No, with both of them, because they both got cases right now. Him and AB, right? And what Keith saying right here, they trying to get him and AB off the internet. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe they sending moles in there because they know how handsy they are with females. They like touching on females. AB always up in the female face. You ain't gonna suck it, or you ain't gonna do this, and like
see, that right there gonna get you locked up.
They just doing too much, man.
You don't ever know. I mean, I understand we might view it as being innocent, but somebody can capitalize over all of that stuff. It only take a little bit.
Yeah, they doing too much. I definitely think they doing too much. You
got to be mindful.
I think some people go there for that as well.
Looking for a payday, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, people coming right on in and trying to get them up out of here, man. I got some more things I want to talk about this Trump shit before I talk about Keefe D. Keefe D, boy. Oh, man. Let me talk about this Trump shit. So y'all know he really trying to get them to give these people this reparation. First of all, y'all know Trump's stealing. Let me put that up here first. Hold on, let me get this up. Let me move us.
He done stole.
Trump collected $13 billion from Venezuela, and now the government can't find the money. The Trump administration is facing heavy bipartisan criticism in Congress after reports revealed that over $13 billion generated from Venezuelan oil sales remains largely unaccounted for. Out of the massive sum collected, public records showed that only $300 million was sent back to Venezuela. The greatest president of all time, some people say. Well, MAGA say.
We know MAGA idiots.
Yeah, and I ain't talked about Trump in a minute, but we're going to talk about him today. Trump doubles down on paying January 6 rioters who vandalized the Capitol and assaulted officers. So he's about to give these guys reparations, or at least he's trying to. You got one Republican holding out, but if he gives in, they will get money. So this is Donald Trump on his Twitter account or Instagram account. This is directly from the horse's mouth. John Cornyn never had a problem with the so-called fund, which will not benefit me, but rather the great American patriots who were hunted down like dogs and whose lives were unfairly and illegally destroyed by the crooked Joe Biden administration. Before I continue, though, can we also agree that 80-something% of these guys been back to prison on some of the most heinous acts? If you look it up, the January 6 rioters, so many of them went back for child pornography, SAing people, all types of stuff. A lot of them back in prison. Like, I don't know what's up with this guy, man, and I don't know, man. I'm just gonna leave it alone because this should be getting me tight until the Joe Biden administration. Until after I decided to endorse and support his Republican primary opponent in Texas, who easily won the nomination for the United States Senate. Perhaps there has never been a group of people treated so badly in our nation's history. Are we serious? So the January 6th rioters, no one was treated as badly as them in our nation's history. They are suffering still, many ruined, and I felt that they should be given compensation for what has been done to them. I gave up any payments for myself, which would have been substantial, including for the illegal and unprecedented raid on Mar-a-Lago, my home in Florida. Even though many legal experts and others, including John Corwin, said it was a shocking and disgusting display of weaponization against me. Such an event has never happened before and hopefully will never happen again. I will always feel that these victims of government abuse should be paid back for what they were forced to endure. Their lives have been ruined. Somebody died in that, right? Millions of people agree with me, as was proven in my landslide presidential win, where this was a major subject of debate, and so did John Corwin, until he lost his election to an opponent that I endorsed, Todd Blanche. Todd Blanche is the one that's holding out. A good man should be immediately approved as U.S. Attorney General. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald J. Trump. So he's trying to give these people $1.8 million. So anti-weaponization fund, which critics say could compensate January 6th defenders convicted or charged over storming the Capitol and assault officers, calling them great American patriots who were hunted down like dogs. The catch: DOJ already told courts the fund was dead, but Trump won't disavow it, and that refusal is now the exact reason Senators Corwin and Tills are blocking his AG pick, Todd Blanche's confirmation. So these are the two people that's holding out. But they just need them two people to approve, and them guys is getting paid. What sick world we living in? Is this some made up, like this seems like something out of a movie, man? Like I don't know, man. I get sick of talking about them for real. LB's like, cause what are we watching here in this government, yo? What are we watching today in the world? What's going on? Nobody was treated worse than them people in American history, and they stormed the Capitol. You ever saw the movie White House Down?
Mm-hmm.
Makes you think. You know, he said he's running for another term. He already got his hats and everything.
His health is seriously declining. That man has such bad dementia. It's crazy.
Yeah, somebody keeps saying that. Did you see him post yesterday that he's aging backwards on his page? You probably did, because you said you've been on hiatus from social media. But he said on his page, it showed him, an AI version of him, walking towards the camera, but he think he handsome. And as he walking closer, he getting younger. Talk about he aging backwards. I just wish, I can't say what I wish, yo, because we'll be clipped. Yo, they'll take our shit off the joint and we won't be on here no more. But I wish we wake the fuck up. I'm gonna say that. I wish we wake up. We wake up for real, because I got more on Trump, but I'm not gonna get all into Trump. I can say that for tomorrow. I want to talk about Keefe D, because we got 10 minutes left. Listen to this. Yeah, Keefe D, who is also the guy who's an admitted conspirator in the Tupac slaying. So let's listen to what Keefe D got to say, because he had a full interview, man.
This afternoon, an 8 News Now exclusive before one of the biggest trials in Las Vegas history. A sit-down interview with the man accused in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Dwayne Keefe D Davis speaking with investigator Vanessa Murphy. A quick note, our team was not allowed to put a microphone on Davis due to security. That's why we've included subtitles.
The trial surrounding the murder of rap legend Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago is just days away. We were given the rare opportunity to sit down with the man at the center of it all, Dwayne Keefe D Davis, face to face while he waits here in jail. Did you have anything to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wasn't even in the matter. I wasn't in the matter, period.
Do you regret the book and the interview?
Yeah, I was just after the money, and they said I was covered. I did it for the money.
This afternoon, an 8 News Now.
But did anyone tell you maybe it's not a good idea to do that because they might arrest you after they hear you say that or read it in your book? Like, did anyone close to you say, not a good idea?
That was the ghostwriters. I didn't write that book. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no Winston Churchill, Frank Sinatra. Just read the book. You know I didn't write that book. You know what I'm saying? And the Vlad thing, the lady, she gave me $150,000.
But then when I was watching the interview this week, and the way you sort of go through it by play, like then this happened, it's very believable.
They wrote me a script to follow. My lawyer came with the script. It seemed like he was in bed with them the whole time.
When you were talking in this interview about Tupac's murder, and when you were doing this book, were you considering maybe his family at all?
No, I just did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong. It's just wrong. I'm an innocent man. And they said, yeah, crib. I haven't been around that stuff since like 89. I stopped that stuff, pulled up my pants. I'm not no leader, no Crips, or none of that stuff. That's wrong. They just trying to make their case look good or something. He's a leader of the Crips. He's way up there in the Crips. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? There's no color line. I'm messing with Bloods, Crips, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was just the leader of the Crips. I helped some like get that record company together. You know what I'm saying? And why would I kill the guy that's making us the most money? You know what I'm saying? That's a rapper back then. Why would I kill our money like that? It don't make sense. So Ignite will tell you that I didn't do it. So.
Has the DA's office offered you any plea deals, and would you consider a plea deal?
I'm not gonna take no plea deal because I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 63, I had a cancer battle, and I got 3 stents to my heart. And the average American lives to like 74 years old. 10 years, I'm dead. So what I don't like taking a deal, you know what I'm saying? I heard it was like something 10 to 25. I'm not. I helped some like get that record company together, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take a deal like that. I have, especially after I haven't done nothing. I'm an innocent man.
How concerned are you that you'll be convicted after this trial and you won't get to spend your final years with your family?
Yeah, I think the Ninth Circuit Court is gonna let me go. I think they're gonna let me go, because it's not right. I'm gonna be all right though, because God upstairs, He got me, and He know I am this. Yeah, and I hate I put my family in jeopardy like this. So that's one regret I have.
Jury selection is scheduled for August 10th. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
Oh, me to laugh, but hey nephew, he might not be cooked, man. You know, I was gonna just bring this up and say we just talked about another high profile case with Little Durk and just putting in a gag order, right, and doing all that. And I said it's usually the other way around, right? Whereas they got him doing whole interviews right before the trial, right? I don't think they're gonna
sticking his foot in his mouth.
And then they talk about 10 to 20, 25 years. That's what they try to get him to cop out. Me personally, I wouldn't cop out either. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. They'll have to prove that. How old case? Come on.
That case is old as hell.
Yeah, he made a good case to not to cop out for sure.
But listen, not for nothing. He said, I didn't write that book. When he said that right now, I'm thinking he was behind the whole book. He said, I had lawyers and stuff for that, right? Which is probably the truth, right? If he could prove that point, right? Because they gave him I want to say like immunity or something like that. That's why he was so freely talking about the stuff on Vlad. He was getting the check, right? He was going everywhere saying, yeah, we did that. No, Orlando did it. Baby Lane did that. And this, that, and the third.
But he ain't stupid now. Come on, you know better. You know what I'm saying? If somebody come to you about writing a book about the events, you ain't gonna make sure the information in there is right with your name on it, all because you getting a check.
I wonder if they could use these interviews where he went on Vlad and he went on these platforms, talk about he was in the car and
his words.
Getting 150,000. I'm gonna make it sound like how it's supposed to sound now. Let's not
150 bands. I'm gonna make it sound. I'm gonna make it do what it do,
sound
baby.
like how it's supposed to sound. I'm gonna make the movie for you.
Come on, man. I'm gonna make the movie. But look, but we were just talking about high profile case, right? How they don't want nobody swaying the jurors and nothing like that. So what was that? What do you call that right there? Right? If Las Vegas is allowing that, maybe they was allowing that, hoping that he incriminate himself. But I will also say this: if they came to him with a plea of 10 years, right? If you cop out, you get 10 years. I'm fighting it because I don't believe you got nothing. If you had me for the murder of Tupac Shakur, you'd be talking about life and all that other shit. I'm fighting.
Yeah, that's
you got to prove it. You come to me talk about a 10-year plea. I'm not taking that. Oh, you think I'm boo-boo the fool? I try you in court. You ain't got no video evidence. You ain't got no guns. You ain't got none of the stuff that you really need to solidify this. All you got is me talking, saying some shit. No. You got to prove. You got to really prove this.
Prove it and have some witnesses, and this is I would.
And I bet they ain't got witness to first.
He the last one living, ain't he?
He the last one living. They ain't got nobody from that car. He the last of the Mohicans.
He the last one living.
But then they talk about he the leader of Crips. He talk about I've been gave that stuff up 89. Like I deal with everybody, Crips, everybody. I helped Suge Knight get that label off the ground. Yeah, you can ask Suge. Nigga, I ain't never heard them say no Keefe D in the track. Never heard Tupac say Keefe D.
But didn't he say that your boy was one that put a hit out on somebody, paid him the
And this is what I was about to get to. I'm glad you brought it up, LBZ.
Well,
they wouldn't even try to.
Tupac.
If he go to trial and try to use that shit, that's never gonna work now. Because you just got up there and say you was lying the whole time.
Right.
So you are an admitted liar on record. You ain't got nothing on Puffy. They ain't got nothing on Puffy. You might as well not even associate Puffy with that shit no more. Because we ain't just hear you say nothing about Puffy right there. Oh, Puffy paid us.
Said he didn't write it. So what you saying now? You didn't write it, so it wasn't true. Was it true?
This is what I'm saying. Like, he talk about I had lawyers. Man, I ain't write that stuff. But then he got the nerve to laugh, like a little chuckle. Man, I ain't write that stuff. They had a lawyer.
He should have sat in his cell and not did them interviews because you just sound stupid.
Come on, man. And that's the same thing I said about Krishan the other day, that she sound crazy talking because everybody talk about she might have incriminated herself now. And I hope that's not the case, man. Man, Keefe D, if you had something to do with that brother, you know where you go and where you need to be sitting. And they trying you in Vegas, and evidently Vegas ain't had love for Tupac because he did get in a fight in there. I ain't gonna front. He had it shaking. They showed the video of Keefe D getting in a fight in jail. I don't know if it was over Tupac, but if you was in Oakland somewhere, they probably beat your ass up, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Hey, yo, man, make sure y'all checking us out tomorrow, man. You know, we got some more content, some more stuff about Trump. I actually want to bring the stuff up about the police, man, because I got all these police videos, man, and I got some good shit with police, man, where they saying they actually training the police to kill right now. I got to get this stuff up here so everybody can see it, man. If you're new to the channel, man, y'all know what y'all could do, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, man. Make sure you hit them notifications so you know when we go live, man. I am Immortal EMS, the Have-Nots mascot. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And like always, stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops because it's definitely some suckers out here, man. I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. 100.
LBZ, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us for our weekly, daily conversation. Keep coming back to join us. Y'all definitely, like Eve said, Immortal EMS said, definitely make sure that you're liking the video, subscribe, and share so you can keep coming back. Join us in our conversation. I bid y'all well on the remainder of your day. Remember that existence is automatic, but purpose is chosen.
Absolutely. Hey, yo, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere You Ain't Never There. I am the Jersey representative South. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with us this evening. Yeah, man. The early rush hour. You know how we giving it up. We will see y'all tomorrow. 100.
Yep.
Can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about with more, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I am the Have-Nots mascot.